The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. A double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And Lord willing, this lesson's edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. So right here in 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 8, the Lord is letting, he's letting us know that he's not going to hold his tongue anymore, man. All right, we getting ready to see great judgment, man. All the things that we've been talking about, as it pertains to Jacob's trouble and the wicked receiving their reward, including 2/3 of our people, we're getting ready to see that, man. All right, the Lord getting ready to turn on that faucet of judgment, man. All right, because it's just out of hand, man. The wickedness of the earth is just on a whole nother level, man. And it's going to get worse before the Lord returns, but he's going to start pouring that judgment out, man, more and more as the days progress, to the point where it's going to be millions of people dying at one time, you know what I mean? Thousands upon thousands of dead bodies, man. And that's what we want, because this earth needs a cleansing, man. All right? And it's ultimately going to result in nuclear fire. But, yeah, man, it says, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right? And that's what's going on with the elect, man. The minute you see out there on the highways and hedges prophesying, all right, speaking out against the wickedness of this world and this society, that's the souls of the just complaining continually, man. You see, every day that goes by here in this wicked kingdom, it's like hell, man. You see, but our hell is coming to an end. You see, the Lord is hearing our prayers in these last days, man. He's hearing the voices of the elect crying unto the heavens, man, for judgment to be brought forth, man. Get this damn devil Esau, the so-called white man, all right, doing all kind of wickedness, man. He's been doing it for years and years and years, man, thousands of years. And the men of the Lord, man, we're utterly sick of it, man. We've woken up to this truth, and we've been shown the righteous ways of how we're supposed to live and how life should be. And now it's like, yo, we need to get the hell up out of here, man. We see how filthy this place really is, man. The women are out of order. All right, the young men, the young women are out of order. You know what I'm saying? The youth, the food's polluted, the air's polluted, the water's polluted. You know the rest, man. This whole system is just based off of oppression and just bullshit, man. We want a clean, righteous system, man. You ain't got to worry about getting scammed or, being taxed to death. You know what I'm saying? Esau trying to get over on you, unrighteous laws. All right? We're complaining about that shit every day to the Lord, man. And he's getting ready to do something, man. All right? And the whole world gonna know that it's the power of the Israelites, man, doing this. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, so here's some recent news I want to go through, just to show you, man. Any given day, you can look at the news and see some shit to complain about, man. Especially here in these days, these last days, here in America, Babylon the Great. Now, let's just read this article right here. It says, China is laughing. Salakia, hold on a second. Goddamn advertisements. It says, China is laughing. Defense Department memo absolves transformer troops from deploying if they're on hormone therapy. You see, this is the shit we got to see every day, man. Why the fuck do you want to stay here? Why would you want to continue on living like this, man? You got to observe this bullshit every day, man. All day, every day, man. You see, look at this abomination, man. Let's read this a little bit. It says, our enemies are growing stronger while left-wing lunatics running Joe Biden's administration continue to destroy our culture, tear down our society, and ruin the greatest military on the planet. And that's the Lord bringing them bastards down, man. You see, their morals are just, non-existent, man. And that's a symbol of a fall of a empire or a society, man. The morals of the people being deteriorated, man. They got goddamn transformers in the military, man, being exempt from going to war, man. This place is fucking done. All right, so it says, according to Breitbart News, a Defense Department memo dated in February states that any service member receiving hormone therapy because they believe they can change their biological gender will not have to deploy. This comes at a time when our military is undermanned and understaffed, so they're gonna have a fucking draft here, all right? Because nobody want to join the military, all right? They know it's a bunch of bullshit for the most part, all right? So they're gonna do a draft at some point in time, all right? And it says, and recruiters are finding it impossible to meet congressionally mandated recruitment goals for nearly all branches. This place is done, man. Okay, the memo first obtained and published by the dossier directs that most military members will require up to 300 days to be stabilized on cross-sex hormone therapy, and they will remain in a non-deployable status during that time. This is insane, man. This is where we at, man. This is where we at. This is reality right now, man. You don't think the Lord finna end this shit? Come on, man. We're in that time. The Lord finna end this shit, man. That timetable, meanwhile, is contingent on when the service member is clinically stabilized, quote unquote. Yeah, man. So, you know, they're sitting there pushing this narrative of this whole homosexuality thing, this transformer thing, heavy in the earth, man. It's to the point like it's like ad nauseum, man. Okay, they just took it to. I mean, they're just taking it to new levels with this shit, man. Everywhere you turn, that's what you see. Even in the military, man. Even in the military, that's the last place you would think that shit would be existing. But there it is in the military, man. All right. They have special rights in the military. You got a damn Miss Doubtfire with a fucking M16. You know, this is just, it's insane, man. This is insane. It says, let me jump down real quick. Let me see. It says that timetable, meanwhile, Slakia, my bad. It says the memo lists other procedures and therapies that transformer soldiers may get at the Womack Army Medical Center at Fort Liberty at taxpayer expense. So this is at taxpayer expense. You're being taxed out of your fucking paycheck to pay for these faggots. I mean, gotta watch my words. To pay for these confused people, okay, to get mutilated, man, and then not have to go to war. How does that make sense, man? So yeah, man, this is crazy. They're paying for this shit. I mean, you're paying for it, should I say? It says the transformer service members could potentially ask for surgery without first undergoing hormone therapy, according to the statement. And if you don't know what that hormone therapy is, they take fucking like for example, women would take shots of testosterone, man, the male sex hormone that makes, you know, a man, you know what I'm saying? Women, they're giving that shit to women. So you got bitches growing facial hair and shit, you know, with deep ass voices and muscles and shit. Now this is what they're paying for. This is what they're doing here in the army, man, in the United States military, man, right now. And then dudes, all right, they taking female sex hormones, estrogen, all right, to make them appear like women. This is what this is talking about right here, man. But you know, it's only a matter of time, man. The Lord, He getting ready to destroy this place, man. Let's get some more precepts. That's just one thing to complain about, man. And we're complaining about this all the time. We're always talking about this, man. Look at this, man. Look at this abomination. That's disgusting. So I want to bring this precept out real quick. It's the book of Ezekiel chapter 9. You know, I had to go to it. Ezekiel 9, starting at verse 4. And it says, and the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Now this mark is not the mark of the beast, all right? Just a quick, you know, disclaimer, man. This is talking about a spiritual mark, all right? Set upon the elect, man, who will be sighing and crying in these last days for all the bullshit going on, man. The abominations done in the midst thereof, all right? Who do you see out there on the highways and hedges, man? All right, the men of the Lord, man. All right, talking about what this devil has done to the earth and what he's still doing, man, and how this place has no justice. You see, the laws are corrupt. the food, everything, man. It's just fucked up here, man. And the rest of the world, they're not complaining about the shit, man. The majority of people, as long as they get a paycheck, and they're able to go out on the weekends, they're good. As long as they're able to go to fucking Chick-fil-A and McDonald's and shit, they're good to go. But the men of the Lord, man, now we ready to get the fuck up out of here, man. There's nothing here for us, man. We cannot exist here, in this wickedness for too much longer, man. All right, it's gotten that bad, man. Now, I want to get to the next verse really quick, because this goes into the judgment, all right, which is soon to come, man. All right, so Ezekiel 9:5, the angels, all right, in the previous verse, they pretty much set a spiritual mark on those who are in their right minds, complaining about the shit. Now it says here in the next verse, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. That means kill. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. So the Lord is going to send them death angels out to get rid of these people, man, who want to uphold these wicked ideologies and wicked lifestyles, man. The people who just can't get right, man. The Lord finna send the angels to destroy their ass, man. It's going to come in the form of many different judgments, gruesome and horrific judgments, man. And it goes on to say in the next verse, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, all right? That spiritual mark, man. In Hebrew is the word tawah, all right? And it says, and begin in my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. So it's talking about the old men, the elders and whatnot, man. But the Lord says, slay utterly old and young. All right. It means, old ass grandmas, granddads. All right. You know what I'm saying? All those who are not of the elect, they finna get fucking killed out here, man. And it's really the Lord cleansing this place, man. And they'll come back in the kingdom in their right minds, man. Shoot, once their spirit leaves their body, they're going to be with the Heavenly Father and Yahweh Shai. All right. So as soon as they die, it's like pretty much like the Lord taking them out of their misery, man, because they just can't get it right on this side, man. The Lord, he said, it's better to just take them out of their misery, man. All right. People who consent to mutilating their body and whatnot, man, they just need to be taken out, man. All right. Point blank, period. Okay. So yeah, man, you getting ready to see mass death on a level like you've never seen before, man. That's the time we're coming into, and it's all the Lord's judgment. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna, just scroll through this really quick just to see what's going on, and it's wise to check the news to see what's going on, man. And I wouldn't suggest, the mainstream media so much, but check out alternate news websites to see what's going on, man. That the things that are going on that the mainstream doesn't cover. All right. So this is naturalnews.com. And I'm just gonna scroll through this shit. It says tech companies laid off nearly 221,000 workers in 2023, already way ahead of last year's total. You see the picture of this dude with his hands on his head and shit, depressed, trying to figure out what the fuck he gonna do because he lost his job. All right. It's the world that we live in, man. You gotta worry about losing your damn job, man. And when you do got a job, you barely paying the fucking bills for the most part, man, as Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Why do you want to continue to live like this, man? This ain't even fucking living. All right, we ain't supposed to be in this condition, man. This is a punishment, man, and it's coming to an end. The Lord's getting ready to end it, man, and it's gonna go out with a bang, man. All right, these damn heathens and these devils, all right, are just made. I ain't gonna say the other heathen, but the so-called white man, the nation of Esau, Edom, they're just sitting here to oppress us, man. And that's all you get here, man. Oppression. At every turn, man. So let's continue on. Let's see what else we got in here. All right, World War III, that's popping off. Check this out. Young female military recruit forced to bathe with biological male transformers who still have their genitalia intact. You see this this confusion shit, man? And then you have these bathrooms that they got, in airports and other places, unisex bathrooms, man, where men can go in the same bathroom as women because they have it where men who declared it to be women can just walk into a woman's bathroom, man. So imagine that, man. You got daughters and whatnot. You got grown ass dudes walking in the bathroom with them, man, because they identify as a female. This is where we at, man. This shit cannot continue on much longer. What's it say next? Climate maps manipulated to deceive people and keep the quote-unquote global warming scam going. Scam at every turn, man. Deception at every turn, man. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody fucking honest, man. Especially these damn elites, man. Alright? They got fucking lab-grown meat being put in restaurants and shit now, man. If you ain't been paying attention to the news, that's what they got going on, man. The FDA just approved that, man. I couldn't resist the children. What the hell is Biden talking about here? Goddamn pedophiles, I just fucking say it. They starting to get more rights, man. They getting ready to try to make that thing, a normal way of life. They have a term called minor attracted persons, man. All right, child sex trafficking, man. That's what's going on here. We complaining about it, man. Bioweaponized children, tuberculosis-infected illegal alien children deliberately released across 44 states by the Biden regime. Yeah, man, and it goes on and on and on, man. It goes on and on and on, man. Nothing but bullshit here, man. This place got to come to an end. Russia plans to start testing its digital ruble, central bank digital currency this summer. That's a big thing going on. They finna do away with the cash, man. All right, they finna bring forth this central bank digital currency. I guess FedNow just went live or whatever. Let's get an article on that real quick. If you don't know what that is, hold on a second, because it ties into this right here. All right, so here's a video that I came across earlier. All right, now it's from Dabu 7, and it says it begins. FedNow launches quote unquote Big Brother will put every transaction that occurs on record. We told you it is, man. Let's see what this video says real quick. Hold on.
This is Dabu 7, and it begins. FedGov launches, and this is a platform that they'll be reaching out to everyday Americans that lean on the government for support, and they'll be saying, hey, you need to do this or you need to do that if you want to get any more benefits from us from here. A lot of this is going to tie into downloading digital wallets. It's just going to be some new app or some new wallet that someone's going to download, since they used crypto to get everyone softened up to all this. And no, this is not the CBDC. We've known that the whole time. Well, they're gaslighting people by coming out and saying, this is not the CBDC. It has no connection to it, which it doesn't at the moment, because the CBDC is not launched and it's not full-fledged. But this is the ledger tracking system that will track and it will record every single transaction that happens. Okay? All over the place, anything and everything that you do. So when they start to issue people these wallets, or you got a card, it's got EBT on it per se, everything that you buy off that, every transaction will be logged on blockchain. This has been the warning about a CBDC the whole time, doing away with your privacy. This is why you want something you can hold in your hand, and you don't want a digital anything. You want something you can trade with, you can buy with at a flea market, hand to hand, not having to have a phone or have technology, because they will want to tax every single move you make. And that is what has just begun. So they're going to soften people up by saying, oh, you need extra food stamps this month? Just download this wallet and we'll make sure to get it over to you. And the people won't think nothing of it. They will download these apps and these wallets, and it will begin en masse, just this quickly, this quietly. And they're right. It's not a CBDC, and no one ever said that it was. Okay? They're gaslighting the people by trying to get you to say, oh, it's not the CBDC. Everything's okay, and the sheep can go back to work, turn their cheek, and go the other way. No, that's not the case. This carries the same warning as CBDC has the entire time. That, poof, bye-bye, goes all your privacy, all your freedom with this whole system. That is the warning, and it begins now. I've warned you about this for years on end. So don't get caught up in the smoke screen, in the small bickering that they create. the little illusions and arguing over if this is a CBDC or not. No one ever said that it was, and I've aired this out time and time again on my live stream. This is the ledger. This is the platform in which all this stuff gets launched off of. And you just watch in time, because it's all going to digital. It too will be on top of this, hand in hand. So, Big Brother tracking everything here, and they are recording every single transaction and putting it on record. Everyone, off of everything, everywhere. So that you know, I'm going to break this down further on the next live stream.
So yeah, there you go. All right, from Dabu 7. All right, now we watch him from time to time because he's pretty good with information and things like that. Though he's not a prophet of the Lord, man, he doesn't relate things back to the Bible per se. Okay, we're able to relate this back to prophecy, man. And this is a sign that the end of this wicked society is fucking near, man. And the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai is near, man. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. All right, he's getting ready to show up. All right, and put a lot of people to death, man. And this is a sign of that, man, because this is going to lead to what we call the mark of the beast, or what the scriptures call the mark of the beast, which is the RFID micro CHIP, man. Read between the lines, man. All right, this is the platform that's going to be operated on, man. They're setting it in place, man. It's here. Okay, they're gonna want to track every transaction that you make. Everything that you buy is going to be taxed. There's not going to be any more, under the table deals or any, side hustles and shit like that, man. It's all going to be taxed, man, and tracked. They want complete control of the people, man. And they're going to try to do it. All right. But, yeah, man, why would you want to live in a society like that, man? The just complain continually. This shit got to end, man. And we ready. Let's get another precept on this real quick, on the fact that the elect will be complaining in these last days. All right, here we have the book of Isaiah, chapter 62 and verse 6, and it says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that made mention of the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, keep not silence. And we're not keeping silence, man. We're bringing out these prophecies, showing you what's going down, and also prophesying against the powers that be, man, that run this wicked ass satanic society that we're currently in, man. Verse 7, it says, and give him no rest till he establish, until he made Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And Jerusalem representing the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. You see, the prophet's going to be sounding the alarm and condemning the wickedness of this place, and uplifting the names of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai, all right, until the Lord return, man. That's what we're doing, man. That's why we've been woken up to this truth, man, so that we can complain to the Lord, man. So we can, make a move on these bastards, man, and restore order once again. All right, so the earth can be ran under the laws, the statutes and commandments of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. Because without those, this is what you get, man. This society, all right, that breeds nothing but death and confusion. I got a couple of more, I don't want to, ramble on too long. It's kind of a righteous type of rant, because, hey, man, the saints, man, we worn out, man. We're ready to get the fuck up out of here, man. All right. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18, it says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. So who's the one destroying the earth, man? All right, it's a no-brainer, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. We're in the time of his destruction. All right, he's going to be destroyed in the midst of World War III, and that's brewing right now, man. That's going to be the event that's going to take this devil out, man. Okay, upon the return of the Lord Yahweh Shai. All right, because the Lord ain't finna suffer this place to be ran the way it's being ran right now for too much longer. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close with this right here. The book of Revelation, chapter 12, starting verse 10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power, all right, the kingdom of heaven, man, and the power of his anointed, all right, being Yahushua. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Now, the accuser of the brethren is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? That's who that's talking about right there. All right, he sets Jacob, he puts drugs in the community. He puts all these wicked ass philosophies, on television and in movies, you see, in the school systems, okay? And then he turns around and tries to blame us, man. Saying, look at them, Lord. Look at your people. Look how they acting in the earth, man. When in all actuality, you got Jake out there selling drugs and whatnot and doing, street stuff. Who funded all that shit, man? The damn devil. That's a well-known fact. Jake don't make the guns, man. We don't manufacture weapons. We don't have that type of influence on the industry like that, man. Nah, who makes the guns, man? The damn devil. And who puts them in the hood? The fucking devil, man. And then he turns around and blames you, for doing the things that you're doing. All right? So he's the accuser of the brethren, man. That's just, a small example. But we're going to end it with this verse right here. Revelation 12:11. And they, all right, talking about the elect, overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, Yahushua, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. And that's how the fuck we feel. We don't love our lives here, man. Yeah, the Lord throws us a bone here and there, and we're thankful for our daily bread, our raiment, our shelter. But ultimately, it's time to get the fuck out of here, man. And the Lord is showing us that it's damn near that time for us to be with Yahweh and Yahushua, man. All right? And to enter into the kingdom of heaven. We're at the end of this age, man. It says Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. So, yeah, man, I'm going to end it right there. Just a little, righteous rant, man, complaining. All right? Because, hey, it is work. I mean, it's deserved, man. I'm going to end it right there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. At Kwam Yasharala in the Bible Bar. Shalom.